be singing once again. What shall I say? Hey, unto the Lord. What I have to say to my makers. Unto the Lord. Oh, thank you, Lord. Yeah, thank you, Lord. Yeah, what I have to say. Yes, Lord. Praise your name, we praise your name, we praise your name, we praise your name, we praise your name.
Your tear for another for your hopeful radio no asigusu with you know. I am say Nyame ya dum and then so your brother being. I am find last week you intimate the financial education program now. Due to the health program and near you know, and it's a munina throughout the week. By Nyame adum was on the yaba. And necessary assign near Patrik Nane or Barfi Sabishabi. And necessary only be din como eti pewofidi and I say pe unyebi a catches on some chamber in the fidi. Now you miss your idea. You try me hoaba. You know, number to me,
the two coming here.
You didn't yamiasi. Ye Brenno, I ain't chum with Jeffy D. Nama. Nadia name Yamon so Odia May. Said a bit to me, acquire Nimuntum. To me, Jamo.
Yo, it's here for Hope for Life Radio. Patrik was saying, and I have Barfi, says she be financial peace education and yet to us. And then, yeah. The best start game plan. How to set financial goals. How to set financial goals. The best start. Now the Ben say so question has been a year. Ubet me interrupt, ubet me send it. Maybe a Brad Bebana the affirm. Men quick near to me answer questions no. Bro, a page no.
And how much away?
Yo. It's how to set financial goals. And also anything. Say you start your deal now, send you see church, send you see course, say basic fire budget, send you basic fire SCS car, your whole train, say my own back, say because you sue credit, this and your money now. You say, Sandy money now, Yana Edding Kakra, because ye Bob Brana say, as ye Nemusa Quasana, and ma Niamani see ye. Etino, ye better quite before so a bit me, I say, BBC and issue a crime, and BBC and issue now yet to me, and your friends have followed those things now, the man are you. Hey. Meaning say goals you can say but say botaye bi esi ani so ayeye bibisa na say ye hu ba bi aye ko na go obi a wo go bi ana botaye si wani so no de wo si hu ne say I was say who goes there are three things I'll be to me botaye si wani so be see your friends there are three keys for setting goals and seeing success. You know, obetimi set goals, no go on set goals now just like that. Be our own success, but there are three keys. One of them, which is very big, is why. You have to know your why. Also, the entire will set up goals. No, the entire will set up goals. No, now the entire will set up goals. No, and the entire will sabotage NSC and so. Also, vision. Also, vision, which is any deal say you can say any asode any dasuhu yes also what any dasuhu na any dasuhu the man and so ban say also say botaye purpose the whole thing is a purpose, that is a destiny baby e kwa kudu. You know, last time I say Yonkofo bibiri honoma ubisa no kra say, why do you get up in the morning and go to work? Or catch you say I have bills to pay. You know, we see mitua and I say boy see mitua bills are new unko. You know, be our contribution also they can a boy we are see ya way. Be our ya mamu kwa. Hey, it's you know, we got to have goals. We got to have why. What's a huge why? You know, and a vision. You have a why and a vision behind your goal, because that's going to get you, you know, really reason to do the other person. You know, I mean, should have 2 minutes being I wrote a paper on this. Say, now a bit of a simple amount because say, you invite the family, CMRA wedding, or Stanford, Florida. It is okay. It be family trip in a drive near ko. It no. Yeah, see a beko. It is see a kono. Yeah, to say GPS or by so can map near person in it no. You start here no. If you free Lawton no, you call Richmond. You free Richmond, you see North Carolina, Charlotte. You free Charlotte, you see your friends say South Carolina, and you see Louisville. You know, and I say infant Atlanta, Georgia, and you drew Stanford, Florida. It's you know, your purpose, which is Abutaye CNISO, was the wedding. And Stanford, Florida, a vision. Vision here, the way I see a live purpose, no. Hey, and the fun can see a far a free and unse a far Richmond. It's ye couldn't drink say Richmond. You drink quite a bit when you drink Richmond first. If you do Richmond now, the next one was Charlotte. If you drink Richmond, who be near Charlotte. Those are the goals. Into hit the goals now. Now the vision, the way I be see live goals no. Now they drew destination. I hope I'm making clear over there. It's you know, if you really want to have a success in goals now, you have to have a vision. You have to have a vision, big why you're doing that, and a vision behind the goals. You know, maybe the Proverbs crack I will say Proverbs 29:18. I say where there's no vision, you know, the people perish. You know, not right away, but if you don't have vision, gradually, you know, you'll be perishing because as the BNC will be bought hard now, could be bought hard man now, you know. It's you know why so I was say why now opposite in the crown why are you doing that so that now so that I can't why no example maybe I'm paying off my debt so that I'll be you know what now they are so I want to change my family tree you know so that I want to you know leave a legacy for my family. It's the why we you know what is so that no can now man I very nice. It's you know why no it's a big thing. It's a big thing. Now Adebako also say see 92% of people do not achieve their new year goals. Last time I make say a year time so new year also be any goals 10. So I the number one thing is gym. Valentine's Day in Ukraine was a gym where I start take off. Before then, we say we gym why so no in Drew baby you know it's you know the reason why I'm phone to me hit you weaker why you know I was so why and and I can a huge why a vision woman say between do ako and yet just and you say a vague why to say example I want to be rich. How much? You have to put something on it. And yet, vague things. I was say, overstating the year. That's the reason why I'm for kind of just like that. Oh, I want to be rich. Rich, so because I want country because so we $1 crown like I want money. $1 cry is money. And I was say, might go no yet be to say yeah. Now, like I was saying, the 3 keys, these are one of them. Why? Why ne besa bo because here pa the number 2 making plan making plan no say you will goals be brave you know the rams in the car will say goals and vision are dreams with work close on I say why no na be easy adenim goals ne sa na man e be chirichiru mu it goals ne dey ho by why no So the plan I'll be making in the be money in free. Zig Ziglar coined something or say or friend wheel of your friends are life, wheel of life, goals. You got to have goals that are financial. Your goals will be big, financial, physical, intellectual, career, social, family, and spiritual. Also, all those goals every be and also own goals are what they a way. But mostly they are set financial goals and quite by we say a financial base because. I said it's financial because we're talking about financial, but the same process which means for every goal you want to set. Hey, goals are something. Now before set plan will be there are 5 things if you want to have a good goal. Any about common. One, you have to be very specific. And I can say I want to have money. If you want to have money, $1 cry with money, and $100 is money. Also, specific and holding here specific and clear. Say if you are specific and clear, a man will be if I say what do you say? It be a person who school a PhD. Say what will real first degree? That will be the best. You may be who CCC. Wouldn't be away. So when you real uncle, a man you focus where you're clear with your goals and are specific with your goals. And who the kind of direction now could be the people ever 12 o'clock. And my own JJ Sanya man. And I'll say I remember say it was say precise, and you say vague goals be and you say vague goals. So we are sana a money narrow and yet a money it's precise. Like I said, yes, and person in yeska. Who person in yeska, how much? Here also specify. And number 2 of the 5 things, it has to be measurable. When it comes to measurable now, there are 2 schools of thought. Measurable, they say, meaning say. If I say beer, me person in yeska, and I say if I say the example crowd say them person me $15,000 of my debt, not $15,000. Meet me say beer, meet me you should be 20 months, but me try say me gonna be a man 12 months. It's measurable, no man 12 months. No, say 15,000. No, say 12 months in 1 year. Divide there, be 1,250 a month. Hey, it means that 1,200 now. 50 was like a mountain to climb. But divided by say every month we also be 1,200 no, 1,250 no. Now say a bafon kakra. What means I did something I met me. Me cry. Me say dividing by 4. Me say dividing by be your friend say. Be 4 beam. Na me hu week bia de menya. It will divide it and say be 3 something 3 your friend. Be emphasis be 330 or 312. It was every week bia na money measurable. Another school of thought say sometimes we are so na man ye also obu on man. Also go all out. But when you are starting now, I think say money measurable say and you be too much. It's an example, say you make 10,000 a month. Or say me the kabi 100,000 meet me 1 week. I mean, it's financially, it's not possible because we may keep based on your income. It's also you go be a very measurable because when it's near hit here, SI man, I finance a boo abem. Hey, yes, you say started going out baby boo abem. Hey, it's specific. Now I'm not measurable. Measurable. That means plan. No, let's say follow. The next one, the goals. No, also my deadline. Bem. So it said, let me make an example. No, it say 15,000 in 1 year. Your goals are goals. Just like that. Or ma bibia and I say to say me kind. People say me neska. Not sa. Also to me say be a bit more to me. I say start to say check it. Check it. So we'll check it. It's your goals. One, they said they make 100% make here the 5 things. 1, also specific, very specific. 2, measurable. Not 3, deadline. The next one, so goals. So how do you I will say wow goals. The who be brain. They say goals be brain on my near goals, especially. Your community, sometimes your money at the cry and I say, papa, almost trade the annual school near, which is I don't mean yet. It yes, I could do baby, especially I'll make this example. Who say, ye nkofo ye community be bree, especially about obi on more accountant, obi we do on man, obi a nurse in no so akwa nurse afo nurse wie na afo start adwuma no hu say na ade we na nampe na the issue about na me tie documentary be about Arnold Schwarzenegger no ka how odi yi or ye ni go senior kwan of fast ko timi de be ye na ko so nya ko be set so be president ba ya won hanti no in nation him say yan wo ha no timi ye president only level abetimi akwa ye governor na bibisa untimi ye president o si osua no pese o free Austria ho ne wo no pese hu Austria de we ho city no na ase farmers ne factory workers nko a o si just no ne nji ho na he couldn't wait to get out of that country. But none mammy mudie, commodie, only mammy and a papa mudie, not come per se or tnahon. Or catch him say, yeah, that's fine, that's momo go. But that's not my goal. I want to go out. It was say once a while, but no need to be a no, just one person better than a crow. There was a way a door man, either saw a farmer and I saw a factory worker on Pesaden. It was a documentary, share school, American documentary, share size scripters, New York near those. This is the place I want to be. You see, when I was starting so you go, so this is the place I want to go. You know, so I want to shop in room or coin that magazine. It was that time it's a close. Then I Mr. Universe, who you know said yes, this is what I want to be. To when I start to register, no start so yes, and within 20 years or call UK, no call your name Mr. Universe, the youngest ever. Out 20 years, they were near because it's what she shared goes in sanity or HTV, also bad because I say magazines, yes, I want to be like this guy, make movies, make what this. No, she said, so she still goes ye, sir, we say bemusa because what we focus, we focus on the cost 1%, we be distracted. So we be the corner. It's not the because who goes now a Brahma because we'll be to me before be my see what no, the buyer I was even crowd started your friend saying governor no. Mouthful be brave. I don't know. Pay big trade as a mayor near ye, but I don't know him the open within 2 months or starting within 2 months, or be a governor. It also wow goes. Wow goes. Ye communities are the idea wow goes. Ye be judge could you be go such because we never and as a juma we never be a dear and I say we shall be obedient goes instead of person retire and Ghana. We invest in Bibia Ghana. Would you also start and also starting investors? Make a be a who go and say be obey your friends saying obey retire. Yes, the issue. It also who goes now started hitting pa. At the next one, number 5, your goals was all writing it down. We'll see why. Because what it is a psychologist, Dr. Gail Matthew of Dominican University will say, just and as there's a lot of research done say just writing your goals down, just writing it down, you've already there 42%. And I will write 2 goals in the I think I was talking about this about how our mind, the 2 minds, the conscious and unconscious mind, if you see something so regularly, then a picky it, then that's what you're working towards. It's your human. Research criteria says we are 2 for and your basana. Your dream very clear. There's nothing on your dream, but within up to about 4 years, the things we see, and you course the environment, and the environment is even powerful than the genes. The genes now, power now be a woman. It's environment the way you sit here, a bit near turning into when you see things now, we see all the time. To true goes down. A will be a bonnet, your friends say. The car in the bathroom, sorry, or copy still ho, will be our picture than the phone. So today we see your goals. We see your goals now. A way power. When it comes to writing that goals in there are so many things, there are so many examples about goals. There was a research also done about this group in your friends say Harvard University. Harvard University or almost that ST people, they saw that 3% of the people write their goals. And written goals, most people don't do it. Write down goals and share. There were people also that see your goals new way tree. But majority of them, they didn't write any down. They don't have anything. We school just after 10 years graduation MBA for your coach here. Now, those that write down goals, they're making 10 times better than those that didn't do anything. And almost see a woman make a little bit about 3 times. It goes writing down there is very because we try to be our share, be our kind. Now, yeah, I was say goes there, I was say true. Even go further. Say we all my I know Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill, who is a guy. He wrote so much that he wrote the book. What was the name? Think and Grow Rich. The book Think and Grow Rich. That book had made a lot of millions of people millionaires just by reading that book because it talks about the psychic of money, psychic of your mind. How money is just like it depends on the wow ordering and a bamumau and a man. Or they was think I'll be crowd goes reading it twice. Once you get up and once you're going to sleep. Because the mind pick those things all the time. So I hear, sorry, I need a fair for near statity. And I say, the other quad and one I call Wadrin Adiaba. But I said, what you read and so Wadrin at the co. It's or still reading one. Now we'll read one. Opeda. Oh, sorry, so I will read one. Sebea Debiano. You are in touch with what is going on. And so I remind you, say, this is what you do, and this is what you want to do. That's another one. Written goes there. So if you don't write it down, it's just a wish, and we all know wish is just a wish. You have to write it down. Okay, and the next one, we have to change our habits. We have to change our habits. You see, a friend said James Clear. I'll say, habits are the small decisions you make and actions you perform every day, which is true. Habits. Our whatever situation we are in right now, incrementally small, and it drew it will see it do maybe crisis. I say your habit out of your behavior is about 40%, and those are the things we need to change. Why we need to change, especially if you want to lose weight. You can't just say I want to lose weight and that's it. You have to change the habit. Either you change your eating habit or your workout situation. Because one change here any year. So okay, now you want to save. Why do you want to save now? That means if you can't save now, then there's something going on or some habit be our pick here. Emma untimi enyesa. Then you see the opposite of it. Then that means you have to change your spending habits. It's the MH channel. Sometimes we talk about the future and all those things. When we look at it, that people don't decide our future. We decide our habit. Now our habits, and it be decided our future. We have to make sure say our habit, because one, we know our why. Why are we doing this? Which is very important. If you don't have why, it doesn't give you any motivation. It doesn't. And Kenya, Emma won't me conquer. Number one. So we say, oh, yeah, the didn't na me sad way. And only number one is see when you super. I think some brother we know bisa say go say 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, no bisa say they have a start a way of setting goals. These are some of them. One, you have to know your why. Why is a big thing. You have to know your why. Why need the next is like you are not in Kenya or so sometimes last time I say the dreams sometimes say idea I was say baba you could catch my memo no much now maybe pay bit na cry did fufu ni na so quite die office and but sometimes those die I was na about vision those vision no they say what the goals account now what it is your goals should always in line with your purpose or your destination. How goals now was so making sure say and fan chain cry was so making sure say the same thing I say opese example your fan says opese we open your person chadi opese what chadi be person chere matter na bibisa untimi say opese what chere matter was so say bibia we towards in life we get up in the morning we towards nibian it should be towards the math what did they mention maybe I'll start to lay the foundation gradually towards say we teach to the math and won't starting feel baby cry no to at ninth thing no can be about how goals are so important. He said we live in the richest nation that the world has ever seen, but when he made a research and I study, when you ask about 100 people who be up so rich, Musano, you be so say, yes, will be up so making it. But by the time they end up, 1 will be rich, 4 will be financially free. Then about 43, they still live on paper. How can that be possible? Because of goals. Because you see, if you a question, you say, right now, person will retire 65, and maybe retirement 65 or 67. How much? And what Shrat will say, this is how much I want to retire with. We don't have those goals. But what it is, you have to write it down, then you start working towards it. Like I said, instead of making example, 15,000 person will retire with, and 1 million. Now 1 million, no show age we divided by the 1 million. Then 1 million we divide all the way to every week. It every week be and they say 200 and I maybe drew your friend saying next egg no media retire. Which is very important. A lot of us we didn't say about retire, but they about intimate retirement here and any goals at the end we have to start preparing for that. And it's amazing. Say no all casas and they say like I said, if you live in this country, now things are not going. Maybe your plan because you live in the richest country on earth. It's also be money. You not look at all these people. Out of all those, 100 people be at the 65, 1 and they are very worthy. 4 financially they have financial freedom. Now almost all of them. It's imagine almost all of them. If you don't set your goals well, and as I want to set what's our priorities now. Money handling retirement, it's I was say making sure that those things, and we say goals are to what you get. You have to know what you want. Also set it what you want, then you go get it. You have to have a plan, to make your goals happen. Make smart goals have the 5 things now. Non-negotiable. If you're setting a good plan at a womb. But dear Bakuso, I want to say, to say the Americano, in Nancy D-line, so Yenshadan set up goes because you've been conformed by the world. Romans 12:2 says, do not conform to the pattern of the world. That's in the edition because we are Shadan set goes be an abibis and I set a point in me. It is I don't cry in Tehun and once a year, you must have time, no swa, and if you are trained social security or social and hey, it's what it is ni pass ya we sa o see it to goes hit goes no ye boa I say we are say ba it me boa na it me edru on no be see identify na we say ye pese e bobra ya we see set goals. 1 goals guide align us or focus the my focus na make no so we set up goals we straight because you know what you want, the target what drink and goes to help us. We avoid shiny object syndrome. I know say you shiny object syndrome, whereby be a new thing be buy an to be buy goes tell this especially financial goals when said there was a car be about self-parking was saying. I mean, it's amazing how you can drive all the way like 400 miles. What could drive you not self-parking? And need to know extra by 5,000. No, those shiny objects. If you have your goals, if you know what you're doing now, you won't actually for a phone and then buy when you say the way the development are going in this animal. The beer papa chain there. You almost see say go especially to say time here woman inflation see coso near then obi one fit say a dino a cockroach see the onya bi na no ho pre no bo one akwa mistakes. What it is the be happy be na the things that are coming is going to be better, and it's shiny objects syndrome we see if we go sir and my own facade into a name and big goals are now if you say be a ultimate hitting because it's measurable, because we try to break it, they breaking it down to the steps. So I do it in the committee now, but say we should the main nanka we won't mean yet. But we go sir because of that 5 things that you need. And my ultimate measure is I did the meeting I hit target. Another one so we say the blue goes but no encouragement to take action. But goes to the old goes no take action and I say road is the cause here no to ubejina hosa you have to take action, especially obi on ma ibi obi complain the tiane there we take action and they change it goes aboa me to take action. Another one goes setting goals help you to continually improve, you know, because what it is amount because they be as all compare because you know amount won't say they be all code because what hit we be now hit the next one hit the next goal that hit the next goal, you know, goals there be intimate until you be free as they be will see who goes all the way. Now, where's another be out here? My graph legal say yes, oh, coso. The next one say my account accountability because so check it. So I don't know, yeah, okay, of course, fine. Hey, now hit animal, hit animal in there. Who say more crime? I'll feel good. You know, I'll feel good. Say yes, that's a life for cost you because you've been able to, you know, hitting all those targets. Now, living your friend's life, living best life. Make a week a craft the measurability. No. Say you see measure goals. No. This guy called Bob Prater talks a lot about goals, but he comes from a different angle. The angle of finance is like about changing your paradigm shift. It's in Ochiremu say, oh no, 3 goals. Like, you know, first one, hey, what your friend saying, everyone is doing. And no, be it's near say, and there will be a go in there goes a to die near to. It's in money. The next thing, and also the yeah, fine. The next thing here, what you think you can do, you know, goes with what you think you can do. These goals. Because idea will be to me. And I make an example. Will be our house. The next house no kwakoton e be opese me to another house a go to but Prater no say that is not the goal. The goal ni what you really want, you know, on different angles, what you really want and there you go. But here's the catch. What it is because say be a meti hey, let me say a big company, one of the biggest company, I be a very big crash in Walmart or no which or pick this from Napoleon Hill or pick from the book Think and Grow Rich. No? Napoleon Hill is about the same thing. Say, if you want to do that, because now you are going outside the and I said you pay the one kasa wakoma pepper no the ni sunny who and you catch my man I catch you no shut it down and only idea you come papa and so now shimwa and only your destination maybe akeko. What did they make but intimate drew because the moment how best is all hit side no frame be paradigm shift. Who drew on my was who started also. What him said the plan is there, is clear so bit me. Those are or see how now free one called the other side now. More inventors, no, you know, to say Bill Gates, money those jobs, no say, you know, because what it is to Bob Prater, no. We all have 5 senses that we live in, which is, you know, hear, see, smell, and those things. Those are the 5 senses that, or see the difference between that, and it's like a pig or a horse, a mind. And we live on a different, which on the side now will be on a different in here. As a different factors you live on. Now, if you live on the senses now, we need to say your friend say pig or horse difference because horse put me smell it and as a pig to me smell it put me a feel it or touching or feel it but the next level no and out to me kuma and more goes no a bit waiting I hit the goals I say yeah the war now destination now also drew any those things and the honor intimate corner I'm saying no there for another conversation because it talks about a lot of things that with me imagination the things are with me imagine because if you want to go on a different level you can't live on this like just smell taste and all those things no you have to be on a different level and no person say we all come from one source where we see if nyame baako na nyankopon di bibia ma yinina etu hia mo a na sa na so person ye bibia because we are all here to help each other to or make an example say you say to say Adam say nyankopon amane chair why he hid the chair in a tree. It we need help. What you see, say, was see Timmy ye Driano near the Driana Baby chair. It you know, say if we now pursue your chair now, the chair no somebody, you need the help from somebody, because what it is we are all one source. Nyankopɔn bɛmo aboa. It is say Bill Gates or started so you see he's going to get the help from baby. Betimi aboa ma wetimi ayesade, because that's what we all win. Then Nyankopɔn we are seeing na be here. It like I said, that's a different source, a different conversation for another day. It goes, come back near share Nyama here for it goes, very couple, and maybe start questions more. We have 3 keys, and I say, okay, yeah, the 3 keys, why you are setting those goals. The next one, make a plan, and a change habit. So the why we set those goals, we know, say we need motivation. We have to have a big why, and a vision. Bible crackers say, where there's no vision, people perish. You will see, you see why no see a big one. I say, what say you panel? You see this so that come. Why are you doing that? I'm doing this so that the year we say, "Beya, gain the see now with their social." It's in a no motivate you all the time. Now you will see a what, you will see a what plan. Your plan, and a goals, and your financial goals, physical, intellectual, career, social, family, and spiritual also. And we have to have all those goals. Yes. Yeah, and we will say specific about our goals. If you want, I was so specific. We'll run it down. I was so specify. I want money. Maybe a money and how much. Then you work towards that. And said, but I can say, Night was saying something about you have to a 30-day try about or challenge you. And I may challenge you tonight. Say, write something down. What do you want to cry yourself? Write the money that you want. Write it down. Set a goal. Say, this is what I want. Read it every time, morning and evening. Then you take action towards that. Just 30 days. Remember small petty things and how, because you have to always be in a good attitude. Be on a good attitude all the time. Smile and all the time for 30 days. But try 30 days. Write your goals down. Make a plan for it. Not start to sell it. And manage some kind of money in your way. When you just try. To be specific. Now make sure say measurable. Attainable. Something I'll be to achieve. Whatever it is. Bills na episode 2 say money na episode save. You can do that. Not also never deadline come on. For deadline come on. It's a deadline. They come say it drew next time, so it's me adjusting. But I'll be making sure so try so hit that goal with the deadline. Yeah. Now, I will say, wow, go and you will be there or no a year because I could talk for a year friends a 1 acre house. It's here, I was also got to 1 acre house. Hey, who go and you'll be there. Hey, I could talk a year friends a Tesla. It also put Tesla. No, you go and you'll be there on why. Hey, now face so. Write it down, which is the moment you write it down, 40% you are there. You're already there, just 40%, almost half you are there. Now, we make sure say, what you we card, ketua, we say credit, you don't need the card. Those are the times now phone here, you see, we phone, so about calm, about wait, then you read it, morning and evening before you go to bed when you wake up. And I will see it change your habit. After doing this, you're changing habit. I will see it change. Making sure say you're changing habit because you don't want to be the definition of insanity. What it is if you are doing the same thing and getting the same results, and there's no way say the way you're the same thing. Also changing because one changing you can't expect say the way you're now be changing. Yeah, it is and hoping say BBC am not changing. No, I also now change. Also taking steps. No, and then you changing this animal, your habit. Now, this animal no, your behavior, the habits. No, 40% of our habit at 40% of our behavior. And small things incremental in the dear Drew. It's right now you are what you are because of the decisions and the habits you've been doing gradually. And do a Drew position now. Drew sana, now habit and money changing. To say an example, sorry, I need to coach you say. I be part of you as you are programming. It's we be nearby now we are not fear cover now base and money change it. It's also trying out to change those goals to say make an you say you conform to the world we are for you say we are for say you say yeah program you know, the idea about what we say even cry your Ghana and you don't call China and yet there's no way obe behave with said the Ghanaians behave or Ghana no obe a change in inside and you be speaking Chinese language like send a China phone is speak because the environment don't remember you conform to that environment now their friend who say it be a people how go soon to me no I will see a change you have to be transformed. You know, you follow the pattern of the world, we'll be transformed by the renewal of our mind. And the same thing, percentage about those things. No, if you change those things now, and yet the future no, is going to be by those things now. We and setting up your future. Writing down goals of 40%, 42%, you are there. And then the internet me a question say be a way. And bro.
Yo, Nana. Yeah, that's a pa, next wow boy. You been your time to near the answer questions and answer. Your next program is 30. Yamisha, Mammy Chime, Hombra, a bra who papers you be a nom quick. Nafi, your questions, not twice.
We praise your name, we praise you, we worship you, we magnify you, we all what I have to say, what I have to say. Thank you.
Yo, it's here for Kayania, Patrik, and your Barfi, and I attending Kano, and then what the additional upbringing was a game plan how to set the financial goals. I'm say well mine and same libre. My number no was so well bit me afre. Me don't want to on the personal number at all. You win a person in the casa privately. Who bit me afre no. The number is 703-981-1910. 703-981-1910. So I'll share with Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, baby, I'll share free beer. Won't say it was so. Now studio DNC is 703-590-1692. And a 703-565-2360. 703-565-2360. 703-590-1692. With me, Afre Mubia. Now I will be a question direct. Now answer na meba questions in the crowd. My for kwenye sunchia yeni anuma omuni esia adie enyumri. Kimi do also ye chiazo wa joining. Mini about Ophelia. Ewa was in Yamisha Godfrey, Obeng, Minia Steven Ade, and Ronnie, Ellen, Sewa Ade, Munina Yami, in some joining, it would Jumedian. So, wait, life matters. We mo yanchewa, sorry, you yanchewa screw them. I just a hair now, Binyano. Now I guess I so etimi abo. Yeni your program no money for free. On charge here, or pursue a community no. It's me body and your money acquire him. Today be our time. No, I bet say Nafi, yetimi ako yenim. Nana, yeah, a month for the salary can once soon bet my friend. My first question, a wahano, or we say, when is the best time or at what age do you have to start writing down your goals?
There's no age when it comes to goals. I remember listening to a sermon about Dr. Miles Monroe. Also, son, at the age of 14, 15, and was started say all kind of goals. So we see big your friends saying place for convention hall, you know, of Barbados, convention hall. And this anyway, also catching them. They are there. No, catching say it's a good goals, but I want me more. This come you know, yeah, they are no shut here down. You know, to be precise on your question, no, there shouldn't be any time. Say now to go and I say at this age. Say what it is the good thing is that if you start writing them down, I say winning so shall not to try so all trot to one. I say winning was a fair clear enough. You picking up who you the right ones now. If we say we beat me a hitting. It's I don't think there's any right time, say, or right age.
There's no right time or right age.
Yeah, there's no right time or right age.
Anytime will be too much. Wow.
Of course.
Okay. Now, next question. Where's say? No, I young no. It's like all the time. Obeka say ne mami say obesunda yena or drive car. because the fan question some so over paka a bicycle cover crowd to be and why gas drive car. It is certain I say Amaya cut down more. Or no so this time Nema or more was on the big visions in the eba. I didn't know things are not possible. I was so encourage you almost on money.
Yes. They said the all can say words God is powerful. Words are powerful. They said the all catch it. No. Yeah, it's going to say any kind of your friends say destiny killers. No, do I wow family members? Nay, my memory is a for no. It what I will say and say there are some things you feel what your friends say vocally, which I say you don't even say those things no about those things no. What did I mention? I can't. Impossible. I'm not. This is bad. Sanya man also you free where number of muscle you say but he said you can the money the no day ban on try so be encourage you so munye idea back why you group and say ye nyina ye pese e makọ college ne sanya man no na akora ba ku bia wo mu no kase bia me pese me kọ college and ebu afu there was so many programs they make even more money than some makọ college. It is an also only panetna said, yeah, dear, I was so ye. Oh, me the way be trim keke. Not more discuss it. Me who gonna be brew on ma when they get to that point, pay no matter they don't even want to talk. Okay, send ya or Ghana no. So Papa say be an apple poppy be you know Casa Crabby, I feel better project who will your hands and better. Oh, it money vision so more can encourage them. Now catch show when start to say research and abisa, because impossible the won't make say it's impossible. Bibia under the sun is possible. And a bibia beba they say there's nothing created or destroyed. So na me cheno. Ye bia na Yakopon boy no. Se ne sitie na ti o. Ye mfa bibia meka ho ne nyi bibia mfiri mu. Enti no say ye fa say Moses didn't make internet. That doesn't mean say na internet ni. Na internet for ho. But no nim say ne so si ye no. Ye generation ye koye no so nyama ya si ba. The first plane by the Wright brothers no. It lasted, I think, 40 seconds to send on air. Now, plane in here. So, the beer cost to be an hadada. Until I dream be a more drain, I open the vision. I will had the The beer episode you be out is already here. Nothing created or destroyed. And the science club cultural. It being come the beer had that. The beer who say, I will hold that since your bow yassen. The beer me can't only being encom. It's the dreams need vision or more debano. That means vision is it encourage them to do it. It go on man, look up normal to you. By catchrom, say, yeah, they should think about it all the time or let them write it down. No one go over again and again.
Wow, Nana, I say, when you Ebenezer say, yeah, more in the what someone joining your program. So, Nana, another one. Or say you said something briefly about family tree. He was expecting more on the how to change, the dynamics of the family tree. I don't know, say if you're a writer. Also, can we be about family tree?
Yeah, I was making an example. Say, why are you setting this goal? Okay, for example, one of my goals, or my biggest one, is to stay debt free, never go in debt, to make sure I change my family tree. The Bible says, also will get inheritance for your children's children. Now, if you are in debt, I better wait to me cry as harder. What is the mention? Boy, you are in debt so much. Say, be a wusu wuska, but now when you be my fear, but don't your money idea. If you say, "Nina say, cabo now went to me cry and jebi or mobi." It's I was talking about just the family tree. Say, why to make sure say, I leave something for my family tree, or I change my family tree forever. To say the Rockefellers, nay, Sanko for no, not Simone, or change your family tree, Most of your friends say, massive phone will go on school for free because of what they have done, long time. And then let me make an example. It's, why are you doing what you are doing, or why are you setting those goals? My one was to change my family tree financially,
Wow. That's perfect. Now, these questions about the making plans now. Also, never man I excited. Usually, we always talk about financial, and I know him say you have to make plans also for spiritual and then physical. So, wait me explain and also little further. I'm so can social and you know can
because what it is it said you all can it said the okwakoto o koto dan foforo na ye ka che o nim se o koya ese mortgage no anu refi se unya to dan tap ne say a one abeye. There are so many things. Goals are for so many things. You have to have goals for financial, educational. You see, when I say educational, I keep on hitting this. What education? Almost a 4-year college. No, the education. The education. What did they mention? And also will be for family. How? And I was person of family. No goals. I person of family. Much say. Ebi a ono ye kra no. Every year, be a send and person will improve to send and person will make it. What did they make channel? Nina goals. I also hitting those goals. Nina and I'm maybe a person say you drew this level. One also school and that's the one also we. Those are social, spiritual levels. Send and person will drew. What did they make channel? Anyone Nana goals that was set it. It's yet you'll be a financial goal. But goals are so many goals are there with me. I hate so many things. Bibia na also be also the plan to home. I can say why nya sa na say only musa be so be the bibi crab twem a na but what me your plan to now we focus say this is what I obi the bibi crab ba entimi enye way entimi no the was wudru no make sure me nim so person the ones I wrote down now financial physical physical say here health especially so say if you want to do so many things, when you're healthier, you have to have goals for your health, intellectual, now career, social, financial, family, and spiritual. So those are goals. To me, I
Wow, that's good.
And especially, I think me who say, community near say, you see, if you're a couple. When you set up goals, I don't know, a quick chain. Usually, we were one side, we were one side. Plans everything that I'm saying, say try this for just 90 days. And no wife and I say no husband. One setting goals, right? So I do the man say yes, and set goals, right? So we. It will be a funny day. I'm carbon must set goals. No, now start now. Share them with 90 days. Boom how quick. I didn't somewhere in Bisiako. It is I don't know. Especially to say yes, every year be a beginning of the year. It's not say yes set goals. I was saying first no. Now question won't now we or the any other won't hit that. But I started to say yes. Within a short time we say yeah no crane baby. I hit goals. I was here hitting now. Then must set another one. You set no man crowd swat nase, almost was set your dear, now what guide you now watch Muslim Quran days about school, maybe I'll present many dex marks and I say this grade. Nina, it's good, especially make sure some yearly, at least 1 year cran yearly, much nase. Be an end at the first and our first now, no must set up goes now, the awesome yena. It is a moon dear moye, was set financial one in a moon dear moye, just a money quick. Bibi amuye bia na we nam ha we nam ha ne de emwa kra ade emwa okrum ha kra isade yeah
wow nana that's it nana where's your question I see okay I say goals near measurable na limit when I beto won say we one measure just like say bia wouldn't say uhia ska uhia cash but we see and yes your cash ni hia ska I say measurable e better who the amount say at this time I say my CD and I me drew the target at me here, and then is that enough?
Yo, so measurable. No, what it is you know yourself. Remember, it should be your goals. And you say it's you know yourself right now. No, maybe I will hear 25,000. What did they make channel? It's not my goal. It's your goal. It's also maybe I'm here 25,000 from January to December. I need 25,000. But I mean, you said from January to December, no. Sika eba me honina 5,000. Esa na emano aye kakra. And you say, we know say with God all things are possible. But also ye bibi a bit me hit and be encourage you am more. That's what I'm trying to say. Say a bit me encourage you say obey more. Because you know anya ni ya be wa kwan mu no be to say de na yes ne kan I do we de nye Don't listen to the analysis. Ye bibia who go wo de nti na wo hia sisia. We say na make say it should be really what you want. Enti wo pa my sister ona me nua wo kasa asem. Yenye me no nya yen set go bi sisia. Ye wo go. Trotto say bi as kasi na me pe wo de trotto say ska we na me pe. Make a plan for this scam, right? Never time e ka ho. Na sika na wo pe no. Shit, time na de be ni divide by that, you know. Me make example. Me example han say example to say I'm say what me. Hey, to say we say 15,000 na ne pesi e tua. And 15,000, right? The 15,000 me say me tua 12 months. 12 months me dividing by 15 divided by 12. A man 1,250. 1,050 no, me say dividing by 4. No every week be no, they will say me nya. The person me know ye na we year bra na be kan ye 90. It go so ye ni year be hit. It shouldn't be my goal, should be your goal to dear na wo here. That's fine. Number 2, or say is it enough? No, there's never enough. You can't say ye more catching say the obenya bia mo ani so. When it comes to distance now, it's not because ushima any time there's creation, a time will be unsatisfied. Anytime we are good to create bibian. That is the time they keep on improving those things. No, example na me make here about say plane crash, the first plane, it did 40 seconds it will win. You say the plane it come ka they said the catcher said you be money so the chance. No, you should be grateful for everything. You should be grateful, and there are no two ways about that. Grateful, say what you mean, but you have to work forward. Now we improve that idea. No, hey, the last time I checked, to see your cars are self-driving cars. Now if you say K1 can one, it's the name of catches you be so to a certain level, but when it comes to creation, I did not know also all the time. It will go no certain way. I'll hit you now call the next one. So can make an tell will be free crew. When you retire, you still have goals. Yo.
Wow. Let's say any limit. Also keep going. Okay. Right. Now another question I want also okay say you the best time I'll bet me I save you and I say yeah I'll bet me save you by changing your habit of spending. A Chrome so we spend all the time. It's like your programming all the time. The money you get, no, it will be a comb. I better than what much changes basic stuff harder than.
First of all, no, I can. Don't say that. Don't say that. You know, also say what can you differently say? Because this is how you've been programmed. It's you programming and say will be spending it, yes, you ain't spending. No, what is will be spending? No. They have about 5% of the population.
The question is here, it makes sense. You also a bit is a mortgage, water bill, electric bill, all other bills, you know, something constant. It's to be here, obey. Everybody wants to say no.
No, remember, this is a plan I started that. Yes. What did they make channel? You know, and you one day now they change. Remember, say first of all, you started say you car, you be free can you be treating who can you not pay mortgage. You no, you pay scat to your cheap. I am my own quay chibium for sadden. You try say a bed, you be try a dinker. Hey, 18 steps to say we say make and cry in your mortgage, but they say, and say you too say, the beer was here spend. It takes a crown for you. You can be able to say, I could car for frat to your house. I say, car say, yes, we should average American, right? Steady just average American. We try a car from 25 years to 65. We are not a for. We are not a for. It's only person it was here use that mindset. No, what did they make channel? Yeah, to say they make no. Upese usevua. Na sisi ya no. Untimi save ade na abaye. You know, and you know you want to say bills necessary to say electricity. Yes, it's there. And you can't go about. You can't leave those things. But say idea. Emma untimi save na say if you say any money na a fixed one mortgage. Those things na fixed. Untimi change ya. Just increase your income. How do you do that? Pay, you know, side gig be na bibi kakra bi. Ubetimi ayi overtime kakra na dia yesa. What the year me tell how say unya so what the cash 100,000 krana $100 per we working on $100 per bit me tria we can in every the processing now we'll go back how to you know you need na per extra $100 per bit me why say money na na enye one day pe kakra we say we yini na afro enti no ya anye saa dia na de bia ya dream na say you spend it enti na it's kind of be be spend it dia and like I said we are always going to be the definition of insanity. You go now a cycle na you go back and forth and then the can paycheck to paycheck and this time when we say and yet your friends say the income coming in the mindset until see a changing mindset no it goes with that.
Wow, that's the mindset. I think so. Yeah. Listen about that. In your time, I will go back to where your mindset no and then so ukosha ubenya more benefits. Nana, the other question, you said your habit decide your future. How?
Because what it is incrementally, the way you small kitting, and the big decide. We office what's the two future, but so what's the two future? And I say if you are doing something bad or good now, gradually the way you and they decided that future. That's what I say.
Yes.
Hey, the say, okay, we're doing finance until we go back to finance. Yet said your brother, you can't say a saving. Say if I want to save, now I just may say save, but I spend a lot, right? I spend a lot. Now say point in the say me save. That's meant me achieve me habit. And suppress it, me spending. That's I keep on spending. What will be the future? If we say the future is going to be whereby I will retire without no money. It's your habit. That's how your habit decide your future. Hey, it's the incremental, the small things now. We yes are no. And habits we know say habits are what small incremental things now be behavior and then basa.
Wow. I am also called by Joe. When you join your program, so Nana, the other one, obviously, you said something about fanatics, or no, why addicted almost every 6 months be a apple for the new one bar or quackoji. It's like Obie looking for new phone coming in. It be correct to me cocoa train. In this case, why yes, I say or phone bed the owner or better to match that kind of habit.
Yeah, those habits, no. And I can say, oh, goals. Let's see. Let's look at it this way, right? You have the goals to hit. Getting this phone, I know. Say this is like a new phone. At least it's more than $800, right?
That's right.
So you put it on credit, right? Now you go and you say we are staying away from credit. What did they make channel?
Yes.
It's if you make those goals now. See, am I focus? That's one of the reasons why goals are important. Am I focus? And it takes away or it lets you avoid those shiny objects. And to be serious about your goal, because when you say this is what I'm doing and this is where I'm going at, hey, it also we make sure say we focus goals change it's because of so that account goes. Why are you doing that? Why are you trying to be debt free? So that what did they mention? Hey, it's those things they hear pa.
No, but seriously, it means why you're addicted, pal. Phone in your my no more try apple for.
You see, those when you talk of those addictions, you have to first of all ask yourself, say, at the end of my way, I don't know. Who's will be on man? Impulse your friend is saying, sharpen this money now. And yet, if it's here now, we be a trigger money basa. You have to start looking for those things. No, it's the end of money, yes, sir.
The friends
because first of all, no, you see, if you really know what you're looking for, why would those things be important than your goals?
That's right.
Hey, yeah, I understand some people are go through some money with that, all because I say, hey, Charlie, new phone, about new car, there, new sneakers, because but right now you have goals. It's when you say this things like why I'm working, you don't want me to have nice things and that. No, I want you to have nice things. I don't want the nice things to have you. So we will be now. The plan now, your friends say, 30 within 10 years or so. When you have break about 7 years, 6 years, no, you be debt free or you hit a millionaire status. At that time, we talk about cash. I saw those things. Then you marketing can 40 crown by 50. We years those things, no. Yes. You do the things that here first and some why those things, no. So if you want that phone, then don't jeopardize your financial future. I mean, I hope you like the phone.
Wow. Now we'll try about 2 more questions. You all wrap up on mine. The other one, we see the also I have a question about the clear and specific with the goals. Every year or throw goals no, but a bedroom on to me and achieve the same after another year. No, assign the same thing. So when you're talking about clear and specific, and what do you actually mean?
Clear and specific is one of the 5 things. One, you have to be clear and specific. And I'll make an example and say, I want money. Okay, $100 is money. It to be clear about what kind of money you
sell. Yeah, so I in terms of what to change.
Okay. So be clear about the money. No, say I want money. Okay, $100 is money. I want more money. It is $100 will account now more money. $1 become 101 is more money. So be clear. I want 25,000. And I say I want to retire with a nest egg of maybe 1 million or 2 million. See, now you need the clear thing. And you say a clear thing. Okay, now I feel I need this the other ones to say measurable. What's the measure? You will be a crown, you trot to the BI focus ni. It's measurable. I feel I be divided. Say you fancy 20 30 years. That's a sign you see in your sense canoa. Now near divided. You divide via all the way. Near okay into 25 years no. 1 million semi-day. Says your calculators be a bit in their calculating. So every year be maybe be 12,200, right? For the next 30 years no. Oh be be 1.2. Then every year be start to say what the 12. Now every year now 12 no. Then the 12 no so no a year no divided by another 12. I know you're saying now be 1,000. It's no crowd teams are down. Now measurableness and so sad they back down. It is a 1 year the I can say me go ni say ebia this year me person me call Ghana. What is the mention? Also the amount I be spend ticket say be say call me kwa say me na next can now ho. What start so working towards that? It my sister was my brother o kasa me we go na those 5 things na near can one send bro. What did they mention? 5 things now near can one sem of one, I will say specific and said you can yeah make specific, you're making sure the measure I will say near the deadline account for deadline. What did they mention? Hey, and I man me set you goals no because say American it be the whole year you make 30,000. Or say I want to keep 1 billion. You know, I mean I know say it's possible, but mathematically, it's not possible. So, put those things in the money deadline, money measurement, next money in hand. And as I said, you say, we started from something very small, something very small. Never 3 months, next week, me hit that net fast. I winning now, negative intense. So, me I. Now make sure say you go and also come home because you need motivation. And your dear will be there, quite cool. To make sure say, oh dear, let's write it down. To say, making sure say, oh baby, I will mirror, will come, will quite juma, will phone. So start looking at it, start reading it all the time.
Wow. Now my last question, no, I report up on mine. Or say, so Osati goes, do you need a mentor or do you need somebody who will put pressure on you to fulfill the goals?
Yeah, over to me, sir. Yeah, over to me. What it is good. So, our question, a very, very good question. Usually, we will set goals, sir. It said, do you want me to say, over to me, I can't be a share. It's only panic keep on so very reminder. And see good. Now, these days, there are so many groups online. Idea be a bit me join here, a bit me wow for those things, So, open so hit 2 goals, they say, But the best one is say, be a movie, I want to hear we pa. Yeah, and who said so who said near can and no accountability part to say they now care about the importance what did they mention setting it keeps you accountable. It will be accountability your friends kind of mentors I'll bet me about for don't yes it's very good so very good question. Wow, maybe I'll have issues doing that you can do that.
Wow. No, that was good. Now, a quick one to make man, you're bringing it not all wrap up on mine, and then the audio go through and not all wrap on it up on mine.
And then they gave me a game plan how to set financial goals. You who said we here are 3 keys. Setting goals. We need 3 keys. setting goals and seeing success. One, you say why are you doing, or why are you setting those goals? We have to know which goals the bois and my more motivation. And I always set goals. You can't just ask us set goals. Also vision until I was set goals. Now vision is also purpose. Now make an example about near travel. The airport wedding is the purpose. Baby a corona airport wedding. Vision send see live your goals and I see live your purpose and that goes near baby a near hitting you hit Richmond near hit South Carolina, North Carolina, as near they call the goals who hit Biana. Yes, necessarily the walk. And you say goals you say ye powerful say my any break so that become you didn't hear hit so that so that and you say we see make a plan. Go na yenya na make a plan. You say no so your financial goal kwani go your goal you won't be physical, intellectual, career, social, family and spiritual. In those goals yeah, we all talk about the BIK and I be a financial goal, but also you goals for Sanya money that plan number one, I would say specific, very, very specific, very important. You say we'll start here as you like I said, I'll say it again, I want to make money. Or yeah, how much? I was so true, and I was say measurable. I had too much outrageous. At the same time, some person say BBB why that. I say we say goals I will say BB unyeda. Usually BB sir. And I will say what deadline, what time I finish it. So to the mention and okay, I can say deadline. I can say I will say what time I and I will say wow dear, and you will be dear. You will be na face I will say true. You know who say researchers say the moment I bet true crown 42% you are there. And I will see a true. Near trust, so I see a truck. You make sure see a share and a pie in Maria. No, say we treat maybe it could be near the now. Now, if you see changing your habit, your habit, 40% of our behavior a habit. And another example say, it's open so make it open so you find open so lose weight. I also change BB. That's a lose why I want me lose. So that means there's something I want and I want to change. Either say we'll be changing physical friends and training and also workout and I say we'll be changing the way I will see DD. What DD saying is it here. It's the first couple of episodes save her. Be I didn't tell me space I was spending it. I was all cutting the way I to spend it. It's you say changing habits no so say be a case I was say me changing my future. Say won't change your habits. I won't change your future. Our habits they change your future because there's small things. You said habits is small things are a can boom in the base. They be change. Maybe I would the same person call right to by the way and they will call left. It you say goals no so no the 5 things no and non-negotiable. Who set goals I will say anymore a bet 12 and chain and sister B can say every year be our set about who say me. So we have this component now not a saying I strongly believe say bit me man at this time. No one say no see obi so beside no on pe obi accountability here obi me I check up on be way you say the internet set goals. One, am I focus? 2, to say the brother and kind phone be a no the American say when you bring out goals near idea I must shy away from those shiny objects a syndrome no and I also no goals no am I made the idea if you say see goals I can see large goals no largest goals near it me at the back from kakra it me managing the because he breaking it all the way down and next one say you go for be kasa and see me won't take action kasa no action if you don't take the action and by who goes near idea encourage you to take action on once and continue because it will take action we say improve you all the time continuously improve you and it's because it goes near side so check your accountability and if it goes so I feel good because I feel what's started hitting a crack and a better life goals is very important in our life to make an example about Harvard 3% or year goals after 10 years graduation check here no matter they are living financially they were making 10 times what Man City goals were making financially. The goals is very important in our life, and I will say, You when you mean the best next week. Next week, they're very butu. Next week, we'll be talking about the thing. If I say careers that are making more money. It doesn't need 4-year degree. You know, we have so many things we can learn, or small careers a bit if I say do a job training and I'll be making more money than even going to 4-year college. It's in next week, to us.
Yo, Nana, with us, Yami, inshallah. More joining Tracy, Mary, Grace, and Doris. More by Tracy, and say, yeah, and do program, no, but program, no, will Facebook or YouTube, or Twitter, Crosswell, so baby, I had a good social media, and so I almost say, we now be try to meet the Oduma in Nana, also so, what's my better or life. Nana Yami shop, I know bread, and near the Shia Odia May. When you say hopefully Yami Aduma next week, you be sent share, net the owners so, or sign Eddie Amay. Yes. Out of 4 months, when you mean us, Yami Sham, say, Mobre. Every Tuesday, you near Patrik Nanaya Barfi Asia now or church education on finance, how I beat my better life. On one personal number 703-981-1910 703-981-1910. How be I know Felicia so be free studio, but offer now obenya time that's near or rush hano when your time no explain natural. Yeah, only I go through need I know what we getting from that. It is menu home frame na obeye insha nyame shira nana nyame ya adoma nyame san ehia.
What shall I say unto the Lord? What I have to say, thank you. Let me sing it once again. What shall I say? Hey, unto the Lord. What I have to say to my Maker, unto the Lord.